Assalamu alaikum. Detroit, mine's number one. Short video in response to the post that the brother Abraham tagged me in. And he stated that he watched the minister lecture from a couple of weeks ago. And he stated that he feel that the minister, I don't want to quote him because I may misquote him, but I'm going to say what I understood it to mean. He said the minister is just trying to basically stay relevant, and that the minister gave a lot of power to the enemy by talking more about, I guess, an imaginary God, and not really giving no concrete marching orders, things of that nature. But the fact that he said a minister trying to stay relevant, he believed. I'm gonna say this, brother. For one, I understand your pain. So if I didn't understand and couldn't relate to your pain, I wouldn't be able to respond in the proper persona, in the proper way. But understanding allows us to make better decisions. So when we are put in the fire of affliction, that is to prepare you for when Allah brings you out of the fire, so you can have a master's degree in the bullcrap. That's what the hard trials are necessary to establish the kingdom of God from within first. That's what that means. Hard trials are necessary to establish the kingdom of God. You have to go through hard trials and tribulations to appreciate the gift that God is going to give us. Now your mind will go back to slavery and saying that God never came for them and they prayed. You go back to different scenarios and saying God never this and God never that. We have to do this and that. Now that's some truth. But the thing that we of this era of time is missing out on the most is that this hour that we are living in is the hour that all the slaves and all the prophets and messengers of God spoke about. We are in that era. So they died to put us in a position to find our way and to overthrow Satan. This is that hour. So we, from Christians to Muslims to any religious sect, we are in that hour. And what has happened, we have all lost faith because of the information age. We lost faith in the God to come. But those of us members of the Nation of Islam, we are a little different. We know that God appeared. We know that. God appeared in the person of Master Farad Muhammad because he identified Satan and God. And I'm not saying himself. I'm saying that he identified Satan in flesh. So we have lost faith and gave up on God as if God is still to come when God has already came. So when speaking to former members of the Nation of Islam who are hurt for the lack of movement within our Nation of Islam, I feel that. I feel your pain, man. But we can't allow our pain that we got from spirit killers and hypocrites and informants and federal agents that have honeycombed the Nation of Islam, that have put out the fire that the Honorable Minister Farrakhan has lit over and over. We can't let the hypocrites and the informants and the perpetrators steal our spirit and our faith in God's man. See, to be going through pain, man, it forces you to look at everything around you. It forces you to look even at the minister. But one thing for sure, two things certain, we know that God is behind the Honorable Minister Farrakhan based on the majesty of the work and the attraction of the people and the honoring of him all over the world. Don't let your pain make you lose patience with God. Don't let hypocrites and niggas and dirty Moors make you lose faith in God. It's like letting one woman make you lose faith in all women, and one man making you lose faith in all men. We're going to be tried to show ourselves approved. What do that mean? That means that you're going to be tried, like the Honorable Minister Farrakhan said, so severely to the point you're going to believe that God is trying to kill you. Listen to me, bro. Don't let these personality worshipers take you off your square. See, when you're studying, whatever you're studying, the brother, he's studying the flat earth. Your compass is to stand on the shoulders of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, it may differ at a certain point, but the base is him. Now, if you want to leave the base of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and try to prove your point in any theory, from the Moorish science or flat earth theory or Dianetics, if you want to leave the base of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, then I can feel your pain turning into doubt. But you will lose that battle when you lose the base from which stood you up. The messenger never lied to us. The Honorable Minister Farrakhan never lied to us. We just may have gotten confused. But you have to seek deeper. It's like me studying the Moors. In the minute I never heard about nationality. And black threw me off. But when I went deeper and went into the history of words, I seen black more. When I seen the history of the word black, black more. But I understand now, the messenger never lied. But I'm able to remove the word black to deal with legal law. I'll do a part 2, brother, because I feel you. But I want to say something to you to see, can I add faith to your faith that is fading. Assalamu alaikum.